Hi, welcome to my another tutorial for Java programming. And on today's topic, we are going to talk about Java variable and types of variable with some example and all that. So let's start the topic. What is Java variable? So Java variables are container for storing data values. Simple as that. So Java variables are container for storing data values. Simple as that. Yeah. So when we talk about variables in Java, we refer to a data container that stores the value during the execution of the Java program. Inside this container, its variable is assigned a data type that works to designate the type and amount of the value that each variable can contain. All right. So what it means is variables are container for storing data value. So there is a data and we store the value in it. That's it, and that's called Java variable. So let's see some example. So Java variable, so this string, int is integer, float, char, and boolean, all of them are data type, and this data type store the value. Yeah, so string store text, int store integer like whole number, float store floating point with decimal, char store single character like a or b, boolean store two value with two state either true or false. Yeah, so string for example are surrounded by double quotes, and character surrounded by single quotes. Simple as that. Okay, so let's see some Java variable syntax. So that's a data type, as in type, variable name, and value. For example, string is a data type, and we assign with the variable name such as name, and the value, it should be within double quotes like hello world or whatever. So that's a variable syntax. Yeah. So let's see some general rule for Java variables. So the name can contain letters, digits, underscore, and sign. Name must begin with a letter. Name should start with a lowercase letter and it cannot contain white space. Name can also begin with dollar sign and underscores underscore. Name are case sensitive like my var, and my var with all small case are different variable. Reserved words like Java keywords such as int or boolean cannot be used as name. Yeah. So let's see with the types of variables. So there are three types of variables. One is local variable, instance variable, and static variable. Yeah. So local variable, instance variable, and static variable. So what do you mean by local variable? Local variable is that the variable that is declared inside the body of a method, not main method, just body of a method. Yeah. So instance variable, so it is a variable that is defined without the static keyword but as outside of the method declaration. They are object specific variables, which is why they are known by this name. So the instance variable has got no static keyword, so it's without a static keyword, and it is written on outside of the method. Yeah, so it is always outside of a method without any static keyword. That's instance variable. So to talk about static variable, this variable is initialized only once, just when the program execution start. It is the variable that should be initialized first, especially before an instance variable is initialized. So static variable always have this static keyword. Yeah, so that's a difference. Local variable inside a method, instance variable outside of a method, no static keyword, and static variable with a static keyword. Yeah, that's the difference between these three variables. Let's see an example. So I've here created a Java variable example with public class A. So here static int m with a 100 value. So static keyword has been used, so we can easily say that's a static variable. So how do we can say that's a variable? Because here integer is a data type, m is a variable name, and 100 is a value. So that's how we can know it's a static variable. Yeah, it's a variable. So another, and then after I've done what method, so that's a method. And then after, if we look down there, there's an int n with the value 90. That's a local variable because it's inside the method. Yeah, method. And then after, there is public static void main string argument, and there is another variable declared. So data as in variable name, integer int as data type, and 50 as value. So that's an instance variable. I hope you can see there is a difference like static variable, local variable, and instance variable, and hope you guys learn about how to differentiate between those three variables. Yeah. So if you got any questions for me about Java variables, you can do comment on this video. And I want to thank you for watching, all of you guys whoever watched this video till the end of this video. Thank you so much, and do subscribe my channel if you like my tutorial. Thank you.